This mic can turn me to a savage. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whatever else is out there who's watching? It might be an alien, you might be, some space creature from another planet, universe, dimension. Who knows?
Today is a day, bro. We got one of the coldest, one of the dopest dope you ever smoke. Young Maddie in the building.
Young Maddie in the building.
Say what up, bro.
What up, bro?
I love it.
Yo, Maddie.
That was my Avery impression.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Shout
That's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Maddie, a real one, y'all. I just want to let y'all know, bro.
Tell us about Maddie.
Maddie, a real one, bro. Shout out to Maddie, man. It's my dog. She's becoming we did the meme of Will Ferrell and what's her dude's name from Step Brothers?
Oh, John C. Reilly.
Yeah, are we best friends?
Did we just become best
Yeah,
friends?
we did.
Yeah, we just did the meme.
Doing karate.
Yo, this is my dog right here, man. Shout out Maddie, man. What's up?
Yeah, he's like, you sound like a combination between Fergie and Jesus. And we were shooting the other day, and I was listening to you do your thing, and I was like, yeah, a little bit.
Was it? You ever seen Friday?
Yes, sir.
You know when Smokey is like, "That's my dog, that's my dog." It's Maddie right here, man.
Look at we got the
What
Friday.
an honor.
We got the
You
Friday
can't-
poster right there too.
above you, bro.
Oh, you're right.
So yeah, man, welcome to the
Above the Multiverse podcast, guys.
What did I say?
Above the Multiverse.
Above the Multiverse, jeez. Podcast with your boy.
I'm Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden, and we got.
My name is Maddie Anderson.
She's related to Anderson .Paak.
Look, you probably.
Maybe. Can you sing?
No.
Okay.
I like to sing. Can't. Actually, I have a friend from college. We went to college together. She graduated with a music degree. Almost every single day, I send her a Snapchat of me in the car singing, and she gives me like singing lessons. I swear to God, every single day. Every single day. And I can't sing, but I would like to.
Okay.
So TBD.
You can sing, just not great, right?
Yeah, not great.
Okay. Same here. I can sing too.
I feel like I'm in like karaoke range.
I definitely need auto-tune.
You know, this is like a side note, but my girl's been we were supposed to go to karaoke night last night, and we didn't go. And then she was like, there's karaoke tonight too, we should go. And so I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there if you guys want to go.
We can go.
You trying to say pull up on the karaoke?
We can do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't done karaoke in years, dog.
We went.
I'll get down to some nice and slow by Usher.
Really? We went 2 weeks.
I just wanna take you. That song hard. Pause.
He kind of hit that.
Yeah, you gotta. That's pretty rangy. Are you sure? That's
Rangy.
You're asking a lot there, dude.
To a place nice and quiet.
No, I don't know about that. But we went 2 weeks ago, and I did Roses, and I felt like I felt like I killed it, but then also I felt like awkward because there was like 7 people in there, and like people were just staring at me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing when we do shows.
Get those rooms.
Yeah.
Just the homies.
Yeah, when we do shows, like we've done small shows and we've done big shows, and I feel like the small shows are always a little more awkward, right? Yeah. And it's like that, but you're singing someone else's song.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the only times I've done karaoke has been with the homies. So we rent like a room, and everybody. It's like 5 of us in one room.
Oh
so
yeah.
Like
that's like the
your
private
home,
karaoke
if you look stupid, like you with your dog.
Yeah, that's the private karaoke stuff. Those are fun too.
Yeah.
See, I prefer the rooms because if you walk in and it's like one of those bars where it's just everybody, if you people one Filipino, you're fucked.
Oh yeah.
Oh, want to take it down or what?
Oh, hell
It's an Olympic sport.
Yes, dude. Yes. That's like
He thinks it's an exaggeration. It's not.
No, yeah,
You have to see like on Instagram, dude. Like there's like Filipino at Filipino parties, like them singing, and dude, they're like professional singers.
Word.
It's
They have
insane.
their little machines like score you on how good you are.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Okay,
We gotta do that.
All right, fine.
You know, last time I went to one of those private karaoke rooms, we were in our room. And they had a little window on it, and you could see inside of our room. I think for like the servers or whatever, because they bring like drinks and stuff. And in the other room across from us, I saw people just lining up coke, dude. Like just lining up coke in the room. And I was like, damn, this is karaoke place gets down. Like,
They're about to hit the highest notes you've ever heard in your life.
You got to supply it, or is it just like is this extra?
Dog whistle type singing.
Funny, man.
But yes, guys, welcome to the podcast. We have Maddie here today because we did something special this weekend.
Well, let's break it down real quick.
Okay.
So first of all, shout out Maddie, man. I met her at the House of Blues in Anaheim, California. Anaheim, California.
Yes, sir.
And I was on tour with In the End. Shout out to the In the End, the guys, Chris and everybody, Yohad, Danny, Zach, all you guys, man. Shout out to you guys.
They're the best thing.
Yeah, no, for
They're
sure.
the best Lincoln Park.
So good.
Without Lincoln Park.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's
so
best
they're
Park
Lincoln Park experience, and I went on tour with them last year. We did like I think we did like 10 cities. I'm not sure, but we did a lot of cities, and one of those
Sold
cities,
out.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah, they killed it. Yeah. So
Yeah. Dude, the show was
one of those
good.
one of
So,
those
like,
cities was,
every single show I went to was so fucking dope, dude.
one of those cities was in Anaheim, and it was at the House of Blues. And lo and behold, we didn't actually meet that night.
Not in person, yeah.
She took video of me, and like me, man, I'm a appreciator or a grateful person. So once I seen the videos that she took, I was so thankful, and then I followed her, and man, it's been history from there. She's just been a cool person, and I saw her on Instagram doing photos. And I was like, yo, I need new photos. And she's such a cool person. I was like, man, I'm gonna just ask her. Asked her, and she came to the rescue. And the rest is history. She came to one photo shoot or one video shoot, and it was like, that's my dog. That's my dog.
That's
so
dope.
yeah, that's how I met the homegirl Maddie, man. And
I feel like you're way too nice to me. Like
so, like,
you're gonna inflate my ego, and it's not gonna be a good situation for anybody.
Podcast. We gotta make you special. We gotta like hype you up.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's a lot of pressure. I'm very introverted.
But it's true. Everything I'm saying is true. It's facts, bro.
Yeah.
It's facts.
So what you do? Photography and videography, or
Photography. I've done videography a bit before, but I prefer photography.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's dope.
I saw her. Shout out to your homie. You can shout him out right now. But this is the reason I asked her, is because she shot for her homie, and those photos were sick. And I think he got published.
Yes.
Oh really?
Caleb Shaw, aka C-Mac. He's so good. He's
Okay.
he's like one of my closest friends. He's probably my biggest like collaborator. He's one, a really good artist. He's always doing like really creative shit. But like anytime I have like a weird idea or he has a weird idea, we know that like both of us are gonna be down, and we'll do it. We're very like spontaneous.
That's
I love
dope.
just like going and like exploring new places and just trying like weird shit with him. He's so awesome.
That's fucking
like,
dope.
Yeah. So that's what I saw, and I was like, dang, like I'm down to shoot with her if she's down. And she answered the call, man.
That's always
And
good.
then-
It's hard to find good photographers. I feel like.
Yeah, and then what happened after that? I built it up so you can let the people know what we're doing here.
Okay,
and
okay.
why Maddie's here.
Why Maddie's here? Also, why this teddy bear is here? Okay?
Yes. Shout out, man.
And then
no,
if
go
you
ahead.
look-
Build it up.
Okay.
Because Dree, hey, I want to say this before we start. I'll put it in Dree's hands, because Dree will tell a story and make it what it like. We were just watching the fights the other day, and Dree hyped every fight up. Like Rocky and freaking what's his name, Apollo.
I'm good at promoting. I think that's
it's like a beautiful thing, because he'll anticipate it, and then when it happens, you remember every word he said is like, hell yeah, I'm hyped now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the build up right now to what we got right now. Here we go. You ready? Lock in.
Let's go back 10 years ago. No, but for real though. Okay, so when I first moved to California, one of the things that I really got into was podcasts and podcasting. Right, like this was 10 years ago, and the podcast that I discovered was H3 podcast, and I discovered them through H3 Productions. Right, when they were doing like I don't know if have you ever seen like the Vape Nash thing? I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Maybe not.
No, maybe not. Well,
sorry.
Maybe, yeah,
It's okay.
I'll show you.
either.
I'll show you after. But
I literally just got put on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ethan Klein, Hila Klein, married couple. They were doing like funny videos, right? And then those videos, as soon as I saw like one video, I got hooked, and I started watching every video, and I went back their whole catalog and watched every one of their videos. And then they started a podcast, and I was like, dude, this is sick. I love the podcast. At the time they were making fun of Jake Paul and Logan Paul before anyone was really talking about them, like on the internet, right?
They were already popping though.
On YouTube.
Jake and,
yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah,
Jake Paul and Logan Paul, on YouTube, and they were making fun of him because I think the first episode of the podcast I saw was because Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they made a song called "Buy That Merch," and like literally we're just like pandering to little kids to like get them to buy their merch.
Oh my god!
And like so they're making
Low
fun
gang.
of them. Yeah, low gang. Exactly, low gang. Yes. Saw the podcast, became a fan. It's been years I've been watching this podcast. during that time, they were releasing merch, right? I was buying merch from the podcast, like stuff. I have old ass merch, like Papa Bless merch, like old ass merch from H3 podcast. Well, Hila, his wife, she started her own clothing brand, right? Teddy Fresh. Now, it started off super simple with the color block hoodies, right? And that was like one of their big things. They made these color block hoodies. People started ripping them off. Everyone started copying them. And it became like a huge thing. Okay. The color block hoodies, which I'm not a huge fan of the color block hoodies, to be honest. They're all right. They're cool, but it's not my style. But I was like, this is cool. Yeah. But they do that. They start building up. Over the years, it gets better, nicer, bigger, right? The quality, the like everything, like it's a real clothing brand now. Like it started off as just like we're making these color block t-shirt like hoodies, and now it's like they're making designer pieces. It's insane, right? You know, the quality is fucking insane. And I've been rocking it for like a long time because I support the podcast. I like them a lot. And if I'm gonna wear anything, I feel like I'm gonna wear something that I know where the money's going to and the people I support them, right? So
for sure.
So start rocking Teddy Fresh. I put Avery onto the podcast. Every time Avery would come over, I'll be watching the podcast. I'll be watching H3 usually,
absolutely,
right? I'm always like, oh, watch this clip, watch this. This is funny, bro, right? And then we started talking about the clothing brand, the stuff. I would be like, oh, like look at this shirt that I got. Look at this sweater. This is actually my girlfriend's sweater, but I threw it on because whatever. But started rocking the merch, Teddy Fresh, and me and Avery were talking about it. We've seen them promote like other artists who have kind of like made songs for H3 or kind of like try to get clout from H3 and stuff. And me and Avery, like once Avery saw the Teddy Fresh brand, I think you really liked it too, and you're like, this is dope as fuck, right? So
I mean, I'm not gonna lie,
over.
him and his girl, they rock Teddy Fresh all the time. I see it. I think it's pretty cool, whatever. But I don't know which piece. I think it was the parka, maybe that really like. That in my head, I was like, yo, that's freaking fire. And like, I was like, yo, Dre, has anybody made a song for them? And he's like, nah, they made something for like H3 or whatever. I was like, let's do it. Like, you know what I mean? We are artists. Like my life, we do this podcast, but my life is music. Like I make music for a living. That's my bread and butter. So I'm like, I really rock with this brand. I have it on right now. I really rock with this brand. So I'm like I'm gonna make a song for it, and if they rock with it, like, we can match made in heaven, like we could collaborate or anything, you know what I'm saying? Or they just rock with the song and we got a fresh song. So with that being said, I literally wrote the verse, wrote the hook, and I was told Dre to be a part of it because he put me on. And after we made the song, I was like, well, Dre said that we should make a video because they're very video inclined. So
right, the podcast is all video stuff, right? So I feel like if we made a song, like the song would be cool, but they need some visuals to play on. Because if my thing was like, okay, like we want to reach out to them in a way that where we can get we can do promo for them and like maybe build a song that they can use for their promo.
That was the biggest one is because I obviously follow them on Instagram, and they post a lot on their stories of other people wearing their gear. And I thought like, oh man, maybe they'll post and like the people will see it and be like, oh dang, like this is how I feel in Teddy Fresh. Because that's what the song is about. The song is about how I feel in Teddy Fresh. I got it on. I'm fresh. That's like Teddy Fresh. I got it on. Like I feel like I can conquer the world basically. And I want everybody to feel that way when they wear this brand of merch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that my idea wasn't on video. It was literally on like, yo, anybody that's wearing this merch can post this on their story and be like, dang,
that's that fresh.
That's that fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think it's cool.
And then Dre said, yo, like you should probably do a video.
Yeah, we should do a video for it. But I think it's cool too because for me, I don't wear any like designer stuff or any like I'm very plain with my style. Like I wear like shout out to your shirt because I love your shirt, by the way, the Spider-Punk shirt.
Yeah, which is dope. Yeah,
Amazon.
We're gonna get into Marvel stuff too, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Maddie's not here for no reason.
Yeah,
we're building the story up, guys. Wait, just give us a second.
Yeah, give us a second. But right, I genuinely just wear like plain tees or like Marvel t-shirts like all the time, all right? But the only kind of like name brand stuff that I wear always like Teddy Fresh, right? So I was like, it's cool. It makes me feel like you feel confident in it. You feel dope. Like people like, well, we go out and like people will be like, oh, what is that? You know, and I'm like, that's Teddy Fresh, dude. That's Teddy Fresh, right? So we kind of started like doing that. Oh shit, my soda, no. And so Avery was like, let's make this fucking song. He got the beat made. He wrote the hook. He wrote his verse. He sent it to me. I wrote my verse, and then it was on from there. And Avery, let me just tell you, I'm gonna tell you guys something about Avery. This is why me and Avery have become such good friends, and why I believe in him as an artist so much. Right? when he wants to get something done, this dude gets shit done. Like, if I'm like, oh, I have an idea for a song and a video, it will take me a year to get it done. Like, you know that. Avery knows me. Like, I work so slow. I'm a super perfectionist. Avery, he's like, oh, we made a song, we're shooting the video tomorrow, you know? And he does it. And his ability to bring people together to like get it done is crazy. Like, I don't have that belief in myself where I'm like, let me get this person. Like, Avery, he does it, right? So
just
song comes out.
Hold on. So, before we continue, this is just on a level of artistry and people believing in themselves, man. If you believe in yourself, just do it. There's no such thing as no, you know, as far as your dream goes. Like, don't take that out of context.
Yeah.
As far as
there's no such thing as no. Avery Harden.
Unless a woman tells you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's make that very clear.
Let's make that very clear. Yeah.
We support.
Yes, yeah.
I know what's going on in the world right now politically, you know, so we got to be very careful how we say these
as
things.
far as your dream goes, don't let anyone tell you
you
can't do anything. You know what I mean? So that's what anytime that I have something that I believe in, I just go for it. And, you know, I take the hits however they come. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But I, for sure, am not going to sit back and be like, dang, I wish I would have did that. It's like, no, like, I'm going to just do it. And if I do it and it fails, dude, that's a beautiful thing too, because it fails. Like, you tried, you know? So that's, when he says, like, Avery does it, it's like, I have to do it, or I have to do it. There's no or. It's like, I have to do it. My body won't let me not do it. Like, my brain won't let me not do it. My dream my passion won't let me not do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, when he says that, like, it's like, yeah, you just go. Like, once you have an idea, once you have a dream or something you believe in, you just run at it. Because if you dwell, I feel like if you dwell on it too much, then you're going to kind of, like, self-sabotage yourself. You know what I'm saying? So...
Which I do for all my music, pretty much, right? Anyways.
Yeah, DriVinchi just lacking. But anyways, yes. As soon as I said that we needed to do a music video, I got on it. We literally had probably a week to prep. And I hit up Ethan. I was gonna hit up my boy Tim. Shout out my boy Tim. He just got married. He just moved his life into marriage. So I asked him, but he's just going. He's a married guy now. So it's. I'm pretty sure it'd have been hard for him to work around my schedule. Now Ethan, young Ethan Tran, that's my guy. He's in. They live out in Temple City. You know, Arcadia vibes. Like, you know. And he's
a great realtor too. If you need to buy a house, he can also sell you a house.
He's a realtor, but the beautiful thing about this kid is he's young. He's like 20, like I think 21 or something. So he doesn't have that much responsibility as far as like kids, wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things that he's attached to, he can just go. You know what I mean? And shout out to the homie Anson. He's the same way. He's a young kid. I think he's like 19, maybe 20, and they don't have much responsibility as far as like something that hinders them to where, you know, they gotta kind of ask permission or try to get, you know, out. You know what I mean? So they were on it. As soon as I said like, yo, I need this video, like, can you guys help me? They were on it. They were like, okay, when, what date? And as soon as I had the date, I was like, all right, cool. Let's get. I wanted a truck, so we got a truck. I want to say the truck, but we got a truck. You know what I mean? Some idiot did something that pissed me off. And, you know, I don't want to.
We won't get into that.
Yeah, we got a truck.
But we got a cool truck at the time.
Yeah,
and then things happened this week that made it not that cool. But it's all good.
So we got a truck. Yeah. I needed a photographer. So that's where Maddie pops in, and I was like, yo, like Maddie, like, you want to shoot? She's like, yeah. So boom, we got Maddie, and then we needed. I need a rope, so I went to Home Depot. I got like I don't want to go down the super list, but I got a bunch of stuff for the video. We shot the video in a matter of 3 hours.
Yeah.
3 freaking hours.
Yeah.
And we got it done. And I haven't seen it yet, but I trust that Ethan's gonna kill it, and I don't know if we're going down that route to get to there.
No, I think it's cool. But yeah, I mean, essentially, yeah, we came up with this idea to make a song for Teddy Fresh. We were like, let's make a video. Got the song done, got the video done, and Maddie came through, did photography for us. It was sick, dude. And
we got some sick, bro.
Yeah,
Maddie killed it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the photos.
I'm excited. I asked her today. She's like, bro, I'm not done, bro.
No, don't take your time. Take your time.
Don't rush me.
Bro.
You're gonna stress me out.
No, another thing too, I think that's. Excuse me. Another thing that's cool too. I think that me and Avery haven't taken photos in a long time either. Yeah. So like it's been like I don't know. You made us feel comfortable too, like, which was awesome.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
When you hit me up to shoot, was this already in the works?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because
I was already, but the crazy thing, I was already plotting to shoot with you, but then I was like, oh shoot, she could just come to the video shoot.
well, that's what I meant, because we had already talked like maybe once or twice about shooting, and it just like didn't really come through. And then we were gonna do it like a week or two ago, and then stuff happened and it was totally fine. And then he was like, but next week, here's the address, time, and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was like,
100%, yeah.
sure, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm free. I'll be there.
100%.
And then it was like a couple of days before, and you're like, by the way, music video shoot, and then like a couple other details. And then I came in, and you guys were in the middle of shooting right when I pulled up, and then like, I don't want to give too many details away.
Go ahead.
We're talking about it.
But like more and more people started getting there by the time I got there, and everybody, like, I don't know. Well, I do know. It was implied how much you like did all the coordinating, because everybody came in like already knew what the fuck was going on and already knew like exactly what to do. We got like a big, I'm just gonna say, vehicle to be a part of it. We were like driving down the street, like not strapped into the car.
Yeah, that's what was crazy. Okay, I just want to say real quick before we just say it.
Just say it. Go ahead.
We got a Tesla truck the day before. Elon Musk did a stupid gesture. And
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the shots are pretty cool. We're not gonna use a lot of it anymore. We're gonna use a little bit of it, but like, bro,
But it was a cool idea. It was a great idea.
I don't support what he did. I'm sorry. I don't care
Literally
what
24 hours prior.
I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if I lose followers or whatever. I don't support what he did. So F that guy, and we definitely use his truck. And he's not the founder. I looked up the founders and they weren't him. He's a CEO, which sucks. But I hate that he's tied to the truck. But just know, anybody that watches this and they hate him, just know that I don't support that.
It's funny because Teddy Fresh actually has a couple shirts that Ethan designed that are like talking shit about Elon Musk. It's funny, but it's all good. So we ended up,
He's a little
cool idea,
bitch.
right?
Like, why would you do that? You freaking idiot.
Let's talk about this a little bit, because I think
he did it specifically to screw over your video.
That's a whole shot.
Can't let them get away with this.
But I think the whole thing was the concept of the video, and when Avery and I started working on, we finished the song, and I think when we started thinking about what the video is gonna be, we had all these ideas of like, let's make it as random as possible. Like, let's just get like the most random shit, like a shot with my cats. I was supposed to get a sword for the video, and I didn't get the sword, but
I have a shot.
You should have told. I have a friend with a sword.
Damn, dude.
I swear to God.
I honestly didn't know. Honestly, I feel like you would have a sword. I feel like Maddie.
Thought about it. But I know a guy instead.
I feel like Maddie. But yeah, there's a lot of like.
There was a lot of just random stuff, and one of the big random scenes that Avery was like, "Dude, I think I'm a ride a Tesla truck like a chariot kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's just like a random, because it's like a new hot car, right? So it's like, let's get the Tesla truck." And Avery, being Avery, met. What's his name?
Oh, Afshin. Yeah. I met Afshin in the Uber.
Yeah, Avery's Uber driver, and this fool, like, he met this guy doing Uber, and was able to be like, "Hey, I'm shooting." No. So how does that even come up? Because I would never even think of that.
I met Afshin a long time ago, bro, and like we just been Instagram homies. And like and when I meet people that's genuine, like it's vibes. Like, and I stay friends with them. And Afshin bought a Tesla truck a minute ago, and before Elon's gesture, and so Afshin's not on that vibe. But anyways, yeah, Afshin bought a Tesla truck, and like I always wanted to shoot with him, because like I think regardless of what he did, honestly, the truck is cool to me.
Yeah,
the front of the truck, the back of the truck is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, but anyways, the truck is cool. So I've always wanted to shoot with it, and then I had that idea, and I was like, oh, let me hit up Afshin, and then everything came to fruition. So,
this fool came through
with it,
on Sunday morning with this Tesla truck and let us drive it around and shoot and tie ropes to it and do all this weird shit.
Yeah, your friend drove it. She's never driven that. Apparently, it doesn't even drive like a normal car.
That's even crazier, bro.
She told me too. She was like, "Oh, every time when you let go of the gas, it brakes like automatically." So she what a normal like automatic car, like we were driving slow to get that shot.
Yeah.
Because I was in front of you and you were driving. There was the Tesla truck behind me. We were driving slow down the street to try to get that shot. And she said that like normally in a normal car you just release the gas and you could just like kind of go slow. But she said every time she released it, it would brake. So she had to like keep on it and like
That's crazy.
Her first time driving mind you. Probably a tiny ass truck.
But yeah, man, all in all, bro, listen, we're not going to keep going too much because we want to get into this Maddie vibes. I just want to say we shot a music video, and at the end of this video, we're going to probably put a little teaser. So if you stay to the whole thing to hear us vibe with Maddie, you can see a little BTS of the video, and yeah, that joint should be out in a week, maybe a week and a half. So yes, we appreciate you guys, and we hope that Ethan and Hila and all of H3 see it and they love it and they appreciate the song. And yeah, man, we really rock with the brand. That's all I want to say. We really rock with the brand. Like I bought a lot of stuff, bro. Like y'all gotta understand, man. I really rock with.
I got Avery to buy so much stuff, and I've been buying stuff for years. So it's like.
But we got the bear. Like we bought the bear. That's a $100 bear, bro.
This is $100 bear right here, guys.
He's gonna forever be on our podcast, bro.
Yeah, he's a part of the podcast.
Yeah,
now.
he's a part of the podcast.
This is Teddy.
He's a mascot.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. That's what we did this week, and yeah.
I also real quick to start off the video day shoot. Right, Sunday morning, 8 a.m. We start shooting. We get together. I go to 7-Eleven real quick to buy.
Oh my god!
I go to 7-Eleven to buy a freaking Red Bull to get me like energized for the video shoot. And there was a dead body in front of 7-Eleven at 8 in the morning.
Mind you, this man lives in Huntington Beach.
I live in Huntington Beach,
one of the safest spots.
Yeah, and weren't you saying like someone asked you like?
They asked me like, why did I choose Huntington? Because I was like, because it's so low key and it's out the way and like nothing really happens over here. And then this dude finds a dead body in his freaking. Well, he didn't find a dead body. There was a dead body with cops there at his 7-Eleven, which nothing ever happens here, bro. Literally nothing ever happens.
So yeah, so starting off the video shoot, I saw a dead body like just. And then it was so weird because it was right outside the door of the 7-Eleven, and I walked up and I was like, "Is it still open?" And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead." And I was like, "All right." So I just like walked past the dead body. I'm like, "Let me move around here and go inside." And anyways, it was crazy. So that was like how we started the video shoot. But maybe, hopefully, it's a good omen, right? Maybe we killed that shit.
Yeah, we killed it. Yeah.
Death, usually a good omen.
Usually
but to the homie Maddie, man, we was listen, we were vibing. So we finished the video shoot on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Sunday. We finished the video shoot on Sunday, and we still needed the pictures. Like Maddie shot a few pictures during the video shoot, but we stayed after and shot like probably like an hour with Maddie, and man, we were just vibing, bro. Like really just kind of like chopping it up and doing what we do, and bro, like she just was like talk about Marvel.
Well, no, let me say this. This will happen. So then we're hanging out. We're doing the photo shoot. Maddie's like coaching us how to shoot, and the shots were so fucking cool. And as we're talking, I was like, "Oh, me and Avery do a podcast, blah, blah, blah." She's like, "Oh, I've always wanted to do a podcast." Like, you said I should do a podcast.
Actually, Ellen, that's not the truth.
Go. I'm a liar, guys.
No, me and Avery had a conversation a few days ago about how he thinks that my life is like way more interesting than it is.
It's not. No. Let me. She's not lying, but I want to tell her that it is interesting. Her life is interesting. I follow this little shorty on Instagram, and I see her stories all the time, and they're just very interesting, bro. Like I'm literally watching it. I'm like, dang, bro, that's really dope. And I said that she should like video and like document everything, and then this conversation about it.
Yeah, he thinks that my life is a lot more interesting than it is, which I would say it's not interesting. I think just bad things happen to me that are my fault most of the time. But I had like said something, I don't know, you were telling me that I should be like a content creator. I was like, I don't know, like I don't necessarily think my voice is necessary in a public forum like that. But then I said something really I was laying on the floor taking like the floor of the sidewalk taking a picture of him upwards. I said something really stupid. I think I said something really stupid, and then they were laughing about it, and then I was like, I said something about like, if I had a podcast, I just feel like I have a lot to say.
Hold up, I gotta put this in here, bro. She said one of the funniest things ever, dog. She's talking about something happened where she got guns pulled on her.
That's exactly what it was.
So she got guns pulled on her or whatever, and she was like, "Yo, that's crazy. I don't know why they did that." Like she was like talking about it, and she's like, "You know what? And I'm not gonna say it." I was like, "Yeah, say it, Maddie. You can say it." because he's white too. Why would a cop pull a gun on a white woman?
A cop pulled a gun on you.
Long story short, it was a situation where I was in college and I got pulled over and I was in the car with a handful of my friends, and let's just say, not that I agree with this, culturally it wouldn't make sense. No, hold on. I'm just gonna.
I like this.
No,
I'm gonna say it very wrong.
I'm gonna say it for her.
Yeah,
her friends was white shorties. Probably some white dudes up in there.
No.
It was ethnically diverse.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was. I'm just saying, again, not that I agree with this. If you saw us on the news and you had to bet $1 million on who the cops would point their gun at, let's just say it wouldn't be me.
Yeah. No,
due to my a couple demographics I fall under. We'll just say that.
Yeah. So, anyways, she said what she said, and we were dying because we knew what she meant, and it was just funny. So I was like, man. I was really hyping her up for the content thing.
I was like, and that like bridged the gap between something else I was saying, which was like, I have thought about starting a podcast just because I have a lot to say.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a lot to say.
Yeah.
And then they were like, come on our podcast.
Yeah,
almost like in sync.
Yeah, I was like,
and I was like,
podcast,
really?
Be hyped, man. Really wanted to put everybody on podcast, but yeah, no, for sure. And now we here, man.
I mean, you have to think about, from my perspective, we have to do a podcast every week.
Every week.
And we need to find things to talk about. Me and Avery, we make it work. We find things to talk about every week. But if we have a guest, I'm like, please come on the podcast. Please, we would love it.
It's an honor.
Here's where it even was even better. This was like, I was like, oh, come on the podcast, because we've had people, there's been times where people have asked me and Avery, like, oh, can we come on the podcast? And I'm like, what are we going to talk about? I'm like, I don't, like, what do you have to say? I don't really know. But Maddie, when she was talking to us, we're like, oh, she's like, what do you guys do the podcast about? And I was like, well, Avery was like, well, it's mostly like Marvel stuff, right? We talk about Marvel stuff. She's like, I didn't think, because me and Avery are nerds at the end of the day when it comes to this stuff. So we're like, oh, we talk about Marvel stuff, and then you told us about your Marvel.
Yeah,
you gotta break down what you told to us about the Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman joint.
Yeah, so
this is where Dre was hyped. This nigga got hyped, bruh.
Yeah,
Dre was turned up. He was like, what?
I back in college, I majored in media journalism, but my minor was in film analysis and criticism, and I wrote a paper for one semester about basically just, I have a lot of opinions on like the different ways that feminism is portrayed in film, and I wanted to, how do I explain it? I don't know. I just wanted to make it more relevant. And so I used the examples of Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman, one being a positive adaptation and then one being a negative one. Spoiler alert, I think that Captain Marvel is a negative. And I know people don't really fuck with Gal Gadot.
No, I rock with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I spend too much time on Twitter. I don't know. A lot of people don't like her.
I'm also a Captain Marvel fan too, but if we put them together, I'm definitely rocking with Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman is dope.
People from what I've seen, people don't like that actress so much. But God, and I didn't even end up watching the second Wonder Woman, but that first one, 1984, right?
Yes. Loved it.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
okay.
It's amazing.
I don't think I've seen that one.
We
saw it?
Yeah, we saw it.
I don't remember it.
Remember, Tigress is in it, or the villain is like the Tigress.
Yeah.
The tiger chick.
Yeah.
Which great fucking villain, such a dope.
I
remember.
So I compared these movies, and I really, really, really did like the Wonder Woman movie. It was really special to watch, like, a girl superhero. I don't want to like make it so just like boil it down to that, but that was one of the reasons why I really liked it. I also liked it obviously because it was a really good movie, but I feel the complete opposite about Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
I really do.
I think she probably has I feel like people hate her because she has way too much power.
I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I think
I'm curious
to me it's the attitude. To me it's the attitude. I feel like because and I didn't read like a ton of the comics, but to me there's like a version of her where she's real sarcastic and kind of like quippy. there's like I like the banter. She's real funny a lot of times, real cynical. And then there's other versions of her where she's like leans a lot more into like being more mysterious and really aloof, and she's got all this PTSD and stuff like that. And I feel like they pulled from both versions of that, but like the worst possible aspects of it. And so instead of coming across as like sarcastic, it just sounds like really rude. Yeah. And instead of being really mysterious, Brie Larson, this is a little bit of tangent.
I'm curious.
Brie Larson put out one of the most incredible performances of like any woman's career in Room, and then decided to fucking never do that shit ever again for some reason.
What's the movie called?
Room.
I haven't seen that one.
She won an Oscar for it.
Okay.
And never did it ever again for some reason. Yeah. And I didn't like it when she got cast for Captain Marvel anyway, but I was like willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, but I just don't. Bad writing is one thing, but like an actor can turn around bad writing very easily sometimes, and I think that she took bad writing and made it worse. Something I would say, like, my biggest point with like this paper that I wrote was, to me, I felt like they really dumbed down every single male character in that movie, especially Nick Fury. And
Are you talking about Endgame?
No, in Captain Marvel.
Oh, in Captain Marvel, in the movie. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they could have had like the funniest banter, but it was really just off-putting most of the time, because they just made the way that they wrote him just bothered me so much. Like, they made him sound so stupid. They made him sound so like he just doesn't know what he's talking about. And I don't feel like in order for a woman to be more powerful, smarter, more capable, you don't need to dumb down the men. Like, to me, that's incredibly condescending. So for me, it like really missed the mark. And also, like, it was just really aggressive, because really aggressive with like the references, and it's just very in your face, because get it? I'm a woman, I'm a girl, just a girl plays, and like it's a bit too on the nose for me. And Wonder Woman does have a lot of on the nose moments as well, like for example the trench scene, which I think is beautiful. This is another tangent.
This is amazing.
When I studied film, I was not in the production side. I always told people I'm not creative enough to make a movie myself, but I can tell you what's wrong with yours if you make one, you know? So I can't like get into like the technicalities of why like the No Man's Land scene is so much better than anything in Captain Marvel, because they're both like really in your face, really on the nose with the feminism, because he's like, it says something like, no man's ever gone out there, blah 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 blah, and she pulls off the cloak, and obviously because she's not a man, that's really just like right there, bullseye right there. But that to me doesn't bother me. I think it's just a vibe. Like, they just cultivated such a different vibe, and maybe it's the way that she was written prior to that, because that comes around like halfway into the film, I want to say, where like her development and her attitude, the way she was written, but her portrayal of it as well, I think she kind of earned a moment like that, getting to be really obvious about it, whereas like Captain Marvel, it's like kind of forcing it in your face all the time, instead of letting like her power and her intelligence and everything speak for itself. It's too much.
I mean, I'll give you this. Like, when I rock with that, because I feel like when we got introduced to Captain Marvel, it was like she's the savior of everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I get what you're saying, and like I said, I rock with it in my opinion. But you know, because I honestly, I feel like the only reason I really rock with it is because the overarching story. I feel like that's
but okay, so like I'm curious, did you see Endgame? Have you seen so the big like moment,
with all the girls?
Yeah, the big moment in Endgame where like people were really upset about that online, right?
People were upset about that.
Like the girls get it done kind of thing. Like, it's like, we got this, and then all the girls get together and they like have that little moment, right?
I totally understand why. Okay, there's two parties of people who were upset by that. One, people who were being like, oh my god, here they go with all the women.
Yeah, the woke stuff.
The woke
mob.
Yeah.
It's that party. But then there's everybody who's like, there's no way every every single girl on the team was in the same spot at the same time. That is okay. If you're gonna be upset about that, that's fine, because honestly, there is no way that everybody was in the same spot at the same time. But like, to me, I didn't really care that much. It was just kind of cool. I don't think it's that serious. I think it
didn't
was.
Bother me. Like that's
it's not that serious.
People might get so mad about that stuff, right? Like, big thing, right? So I'm always on the opposite side of all this stuff, because online these movies and these shows come out. For example, The Acolyte, right? That's a Star Wars show. The main character was a woman, and Star Wars fans were so upset, dude, that this fucking show was amazing. I loved it. I think it was the best show that Disney's done for Star Wars. And it got canceled, dude. They're not doing a season 2, and they left so much open for season 2, and they canceled it because of the backlash. Because I'm pretty sure because it was just a woman character. Like, it's so fucking dumb, and I'm so mad about it. But like, that kind of, it's that same mob of people are the same people who are like, oh, Endgame, here we go with the women thing again. It's like, come on, dude. Like, it's not, it doesn't bother me. Like, why do you people get so upset about this stuff? And I'm
it's kind of like I haven't watched it. Is it even out yet? I don't know. New Captain America. They're like, Sam Wilson, black guy can't be Captain America. What are we doing?
Yes.
Oh, there he is. And to me, like, these groups of people who are like,
she doesn't know.
Wait, what?
She doesn't know.
Avery hates Anthony Mackie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But he's so funny.
Thank you. Okay.
He's so his face.
His real name's Clarence.
Okay. Yes.
That's the only reason. Like, it's not against being having a black Captain America. I'm not against
Avery
that.
should be supporting.
I'm not against that. It's Anthony Mackie. Like, it's one of those things with it's not about black, dog. Don't get me wrong, bro. If this was Chadwick Boseman or even Michael B. Jordan or freaking, I don't even know, we talk about Damson Idris, like Idris Elba, like anybody else, like I'd have been like, hell yeah, I'll be hyped. But it's one of those things where it's a stain on his face.
Because of 8 Mile.
Eminem did him dirty. So every time I see this man, or not even that, we went to Comic-Con probably like 2 years ago, and we met Wesley Johnson, who was in one of Anthony Mackie's first movies, and that movie was garbage. Like, and don't get me wrong, bro. We all gotta start somewhere.
Anthony Mackie's never gonna talk to us, bro.
This one-sided beef with Anthony Mackie.
It's not beef.
I like you, Anthony Mackie.
Thank you.
It's not beef.
I like you too, Anthony Mackie.
It's not beef. It's like one of those things where I grew up with this guy. Like, I grew up with this guy, and like, it's like, bro, like the earlier versions of him is like stained in my brain.
It's so funny because you're new to this podcast, right? But me and Avery have been doing this podcast for 2 years.
Yeah.
And this has been a running thing on the podcast for 2 years. Avery's been talking shit about
Wait.
I struck a nerve.
No. In my defense.
I'm now replaying this in my brain. The second I mention Captain America, like, there's like a light in Avery's eyes when the face starts twitching.
No. I want to say.
Fuck did you just say?
Which we're gonna get into because it comes out in like 2 weeks.
Yes.
And I'm so excited.
Here we go. Let's segue because I am genuinely curious as to what Anthony Mackie's gonna do. Like, I feel like he can rip that stain off of my brain from that basketball movie.
He's gonna be the
8
best.
Mile, and like if he comes with a crazy, really good performance as an actor, man, I would rock with it. Because I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm really excited for this movie.
What about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? He was great in that.
Yeah.
He was still a sidekick at that. To me, he
became the main guy.
I know, but he was still a sidekick vibes. But this, I'm not gonna lie. Every listen.
Captain America is black. That's
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Listen, Maddie. Listen,
Mine too.
Listen, Maddie. Listen, Dree. Listen. I will give you guys this. The previews, the trailers have given me. He's having main character energy, and I'm rocking with it. So once I see the movie, everything might change, and me and Anthony Mackie may be cool. I know for a fact he's never gonna come on this podcast, and
he's never gonna talk to us
whenever we go to the red carpets of premieres, he's gonna look the other way. He's definitely gonna tell us Maddie's
which mind you, Maddie,
speak for yourself.
Real quick, I want you to. The whole reason we started this podcast. And the whole reason we keep doing this podcast, I always tell people, it's not to make money. I don't care if we get super famous off this podcast or whatever comes out of it. The only thing I really, really want from this podcast is for us to be able to talk about Marvel movies and then get to go to red carpet premieres. And Avery's ruining this every single time. Every time we talk about Anthony Mackie, we're never gonna get to the red carpets because Avery's talking about Anthony Mackie.
He's not the main guy though. He's not the main.
It's okay.
He's not the main one. Man.
I still love Anthony Mackie.
We still don't have the main. Like I rock with Tom Holland. Tom Holland's one of the main.
I was
Marvel
just gonna
guys.
bring that up.
So if I'm praising Tom Holland on his acting performance and who he is, I feel like Kevin Feige.
Anthony Mackie, you have a chance with this movie to win over everybody.
You do, bro. You do.
This is a moment. This is a very important moment.
And no pressure, but I'm saying, dog, if you kill it, bro, you might be in my good graces on Above the Multiverse.
We'll never call you Clarence again.
I know, yeah, for sure. I'm deleting 8 Mile from my memory, dog, for sure. So I'm excited. Dude, you down to come with us if you want, bro.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Shit. I'm down. My point with bringing that up, though, was I feel like when people get upset about female superhero movies, black superhero movies,
yes, exactly.
anything like that falls under that umbrella, to me it gives the energy that these people think that like black people just came out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Women just came out. Like they just dropped these.
This is a new thing.
They're not new.
This is a new thing. That's so great you said that. You know what's funny?
They have been here.
Yeah,
This
you know what's
isn't.
funny too? The Acolyte, how I sent you it?
Yeah.
Black woman.
They're
lead.
putting
Oh,
black
black
people
woman,
in
yeah.
movies now.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
This is
putting.
like,
they're
yeah.
making movies about women.
Yeah.
Since when?
Yeah.
No, dude. Even video games and stuff too. Like when they make a woman character the main character. Like people, my friend. So I have a friend. I won't say his name. I have a friend, and he's always like, "Oh man, it's like the movie's about a woman though." Like I'm like, dude, like who fucking cares? Is the movie good? Is the story good? Okay, right. The new Star Wars game came out, and the main character is a woman. It's the main character is about a woman, and the other day he's like, "Bro, have you played it? It's actually pretty good." I'm like, "Yeah, why wouldn't it be
girls
good?
game.
It's actually pretty good. It's probably fucking good. Just because the character has tits, like, what do you like? What do you like?
I don't know what that is about.
Should make it better
I was like,
if you think about it.
Dude. That's 2 thumbs up in my opinion. Anyways, but yes,
You're covering Teddy Fresh though.
Yeah, let's move. Sorry, sorry, I think I keep going back. We'll talk about you later. But yes, I love your take on that. I think it's dope, and I think that's like that was a big thing when she said that. She was like, "Oh, I wrote a paper about Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman in college." I was like, "Come on our podcast, please." That's awesome because this is what me and Avery do. We talk about Marvel, we talk about this stuff, and it's great. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. What an honor.
And I think it's a great take. And I think
I wish I could say it as eloquently as I wrote it, but that was what the Adderall. This was Matterall era.
Matterall,
yeah.
Well, if you got any, we need to throw it away.
Very but
I had a plug.
I mean, I'll rock with you, Maddie. You my dog, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was good. We were in a rock position.
We were coming up with ideas of what to talk about, but I didn't want to go any further into it because every time I would like say something, you were like, save it.
Oh yeah, she actually. So we're gonna segue into Maddie's. Maddie has this thing on Instagram. This is what I was talking to you guys about, like her being very interesting because she has this thing on Instagram where she does. It's called bingo.
Oh yes. So the last couple years, I'm not unique for this though. Everybody has like a bingo card for like the upcoming year or like some sort of predictions list. My friend Megan, shout out, I went to college with her. She hit me up a couple years ago, a couple Decembers ago, and was like, "You of all people need to do this." And I was like, "Sure, I'll do it." And I got almost every single one on my bingo card. I filled up probably like 70-80% of it. Like my predictions were dead on. Yeah. And so I've been doing it every year since then.
And she just started one this year, and like I think 4 of her things already happened, bro.
Maybe not 4.
What are some of the things like on there? Were you?
Let me pull it up. It's
I've seen a dead person at 7-Eleven. Is that one of them?
No,
it's
more like like cultural things. So I have like my bingo card.
Elon Musk throwing up a Nazi salute.
No, but I do have. I had so many. I had so many this year that I have my bingo card, and then I also have a bunch of honorable mentions. The 2 that I've crossed off so far is Zendaya and Tom Holland engagement / marriage, and then I've got like a half half one so far. It has to do with the Oscars, but the Oscars haven't happened yet. It happened at the Golden Globes though, which is a great sign.
We talked about the Golden Globes.
So,
I watched it. Okay. What happened? What was it?
So all those like celebrity lookalike competitions, the main one was like the Timothy Chalamet one that like sparked all of them. I fucking knew they were gonna make a joke about it at the Oscars, and he brought his guy to the Golden Globes with him. Glenn Powell did it too. Their lookalike competition winners came with them to the Golden Globes.
So funny.
And so I predicted the Oscars. Oscars hasn't happened yet, but I feel like I should be able to mark it down.
Wait a second. So they have like a network thing?
Wait, did you not hear about this?
No, I don't know what this is.
They have like.
So wait, hold on. So it started. I don't know.
Wait, before you continue.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people hate like people who do lookalikes for them.
Well, like Drake does, but that's it.
Oh, maybe it's just rappers.
Fuck him too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just rappers.
Maybe just rappers, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Timothy Chalamet and Glenn Powell specifically, these are two guys that love being famous.
Yes.
They fucking love that shit. But it started a few months ago. Somebody in New York, I don't know who organized it, but they put up a piece of paper on like a post or something like that. And it was just like Timothy Chalamet lookalike competition. It gave like the address. It was in like some park. I don't know. I've never been to New York, but it like totally blew up. It became a massive thing. They were like
last year.
This was like
a couple months ago. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they had like dozens of people entering the competition, and people who just look like him, people dressing up as his characters and stuff like that. Timothy Chalamet himself pulled up to the competition.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like massive, like hundreds of people came to watch this thing happen, and the cops shut it down, so they had to relocate like in the middle of it. And so the guy that ended up winning, which I didn't think looked like him, but whatever, just the hair. So Timothy Chalamet brought the guy that won the competition to the Golden Globes, or I don't know if he brought him there, but they were there and they were taking pictures together and stuff like that. Same thing, they did a Glenn Powell one, and now it's just totally exploded. They've done like 1 million of these things for like every celebrity you can think of.
Started.
Let's organize it.
We'll make it happen, LA. We'll get T-Pain out.
Y'all do it, and then I'll come up and I'll win.
You lose.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I had a feeling they were gonna make a joke about it at the Oscars, but they kind of one-upped me and brought the actual guy to the Golden Globes. So fingers crossed it still happens at the Oscars.
He's dating Kylie Jenner now, right?
Oh, that's a PR relationship. Don't even fucking get me started.
Okay.
I believe that's a PR relationship.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah?
Like something about this doesn't seem authentic.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy. I feel like PR relationships are insane to me. Like, yo, you just dating to be more famous is crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Kris Jenner works hard.
Yeah.
She works harder than God sometimes.
Never stops working. Promo queen, dude.
Yeah.
I thought my promos were good, but dude, this.
Who's the last one to get in the relationship?
What do you mean?
Courtney or Chloe? Holla at me. PR relationship. Let's go. Help me out.
If you could get Chloe, you're gone. You're never gonna see you again, bro.
Why? What's
You're
wrong
gonna
with
be
that?
gone. You're gonna get ruined.
They ruined that.
Yeah.
Never
It's like a curse or something.
Yeah. All right.
They ruin men.
Now Travis Barker's cool.
He's
the
cool.
only one. He's the exception.
But him and Courtney were friends for like a long time before that, because I guess their kids were friends or something. I don't really know Kardashian lore, but I do know Travis Barker lore.
Where are you from, by the way? I didn't ask you where you from.
I live.
Where were you born?
I was born in Baldwin Park, California.
Okay.
I moved around Southern California a little bit with my family. I ended up in Orlando, Florida throughout elementary school, and then I moved back to Orange County throughout middle school, high school, college. I went to school in Azusa for college, and I'm here mostly California. Yes.
Okay, dope. Okay, I was wondering because I was like, where? I didn't even ask you where you're from, but yeah, okay, cool. Because I think me and Avery are both transplants. Yeah, because me and Avery are both from other places. I'm from Arizona. He's from Vegas.
I'm moving to Vegas. Swear to God.
Oh, why?
I love Vegas. I love, probably like Henderson or like Summerlin, but I love Vegas. I really do.
I love it, man. If you get trapped there. I mean, I'm from there though.
I would like to get trapped there.
So it's like for me as a musician, it just feels like a place where you don't say can't, because anything's possible, but I feel like it's very hard to progress.
That's valid.
And I feel like a lot of, I mean, this is just what I've seen. A lot of my friends, like, that I grew up with or went to school with, they ended up being the Las Vegas people, where they get a job at a hotel or casino and they just live their life and like don't care about don't care about anything bigger in life, which is fine, man. If you just want to live your life and have kids, that's fine. But like, dude, like, I want to see the world. I want I want to see the world. Like, I think LA's giving me so much opportunity. Like, I've toured Australia, toured UK, toured Amsterdam. Literally everything that I've done was because I moved to LA. If I was in Vegas, I feel like I wouldn't have done not even a fraction of the stuff that I've done.
For sure.
So that's just how I feel. I mean, I don't want to really crap on Vegas because it made me who I am. It's just like I outgrew it. That's what it is.
That's valid.
I outgrew it.
I think if you move there later in life, if you're not from there and you move there, I think that's cool though.
I'm speaking as somebody who is 25 and is working full time and other side hustles and still can't afford a house because I live in Southern California.
Well, I mean, for
so if I can go somewhere a couple hours away, plus I work at House of Blues here, I could go work at the House of Blues there, work in the city but live in like the little subs outside, so I'm kind of like outside of most of the bullshit. That is fine by me. I am okay with a pretty simple life. Plus, I don't care about the heat. I prefer it to be hot. I'm anemic.
It's open 24/7.
Yeah,
too. I love that. Like, you can go places like at 2 in the morning.
I feel like that's the thing. So that's the thing. I mean, I want to say, like, man, like, it's a dope place to live. It's just for a dreamer like myself, I'm not a fan. For a dreamer like myself, that's not the life for me. I want to.
It's interesting though, because a lot of celebrities, a lot of people come through there. It's still like a major spot.
Honestly, man, like
I'm from Tucson. Tucson, Arizona, dude, nothing comes over there.
I think it's because I've seen the world.
Yeah.
I think what I really want to do, as far as like whenever my big break happens, or like I get enough money to like financially be super stable, I'm gonna be a nomad. Shout out to Hobson, man. Like, the way he does his life is insane. Like, this man goes and just lives in different places at one time. Like, he lived in like Thailand for like 4 months and then was like, I'm gonna go to Amsterdam now. That's the life that I want to live.
I mean, I saw some guy went viral on Instagram recently because he was like, you think I want to move back to America? I'm chilling in Thailand.
Was in Thailand?
Yeah, he's like, my rent is $400, my phone bill is $8, my internet's $4. I'm like, and he's like, I'm living a good life.
That's the life for some people. Some people want different vibes. She just said she wants a low key, living in Vegas, which is fine. But like, me personally, like,
I mean, this place costs $2,000 a month, not including freaking internet, electric,
well, gas. We pay $24.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous, bro.
Crazy.
It's
to rent.
Yeah,
to rent.
Yeah, to rent. Like, even
anyways. But here,
shout out to you, man. If you want to go and move to, we missed the Palm again, man. That's good. That was good. Yeah.
That was worse.
Hold on.
What you doing?
I need to collect myself.
Oh, that was too.
Yeah, but shout out to the Maddie, man. Like, if you want to move to Vegas, I'm not hating on it. I'm like, do it. I'm just saying, like, for myself, I felt trapped. I had to get out. Maybe one day I'll move back. I don't know.
You said something in your little speech there that is a good transition back to the Marvel stuff. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get it.
Okay, because we don't want to go too long, but you said something about the podcast, you said you want to be a nomad, right?
Yeah.
So, for all my Marvel people out here, nomad is what Captain America becomes. Steve Rogers becomes after he like leaves Captain America. He becomes nomad, and that's like a new movie. And people are saying that Chris Evans is gonna be cast for another Marvel movie, and that's the movie Nomad.
What if he's in this movie?
If he's in this movie, it would be amazing. He's not going to.
But what if? Let's not get our hopes up.
Don't get too crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway,
crazy.
All I know is I saw Deadpool and Wolverine opening day, and when he Wait,
You can
should I
say-
spoil
Yeah,
it?
no, we spoiled
sorry,
it.
with-
We
people
spoiled
get mad at
things.
us because we spoil things, but this is what this podcast is we see something, we watch it, and we talk about it.
Yeah,
so
you're
if
good.
you're mad about it, don't watch this podcast.
He burst into flames.
Yes.
And everybody was out of their seats.
Oh yeah, it was
freaking out.
It was one of the
That
best
was
moments
crazy.
of the movie.
That was so good.
When we first saw when he first was on like shown on screen, I was like,
Yeah.
like we were losing our minds. And
Yeah.
then when he did the flame on part, like we all fucking went
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
Because it was a dope. I mean, shout out to, like I said, we didn't. Me personally, I didn't love the movie, but that part.
This guy doesn't like anything.
That part. No, that part was so cool.
Anthony Mackie, Vegas, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Anyways, I was just saying.
Probably
Yeah.
me.
That-
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But that part for sure, 100%. I know for a fact. Me and Dree were hyped because they revealed him, and he's like, oh, like what's his name? Deadpool. I don't know his name. His real name. What's his
Ryan
name?
Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds.
God.
Chris
Ryan
Evans?
Reynolds was behind Chris Evans, and he was like, oh my God, he's gonna
gonna
do
say-
it.
he's gonna say
do
the
it. And I
thing.
was like, oh shoot,
He's
the
gonna say-
Avengers assemble.
yeah.
Like, is there more people gonna come? So it was a very hype moment in the theater. Yes.
Yeah.
We were turned up. Like I was
Perfect misdirect.
That was fun.
Yeah,
That
I
was
mean,
fun.
it took Chris Evans 10 years to say Avengers Assemble. So, you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
took until Endgame for him to say that.
Yeah.
So that was a big moment. But, okay, so a little thing about us, right? Me and Avery, we go see every Marvel movie. Not even day of, like literally
going on
movies,
Thursday.
Movies
Yeah.
come out on Fridays.
Yeah,
we go
yeah.
see it on Thursday,
Yeah.
right? We
And
go
like
see
the
early,
first
the
showing.
first showing or early showing,
Because
right?
we already know the internet is like.
Yeah, we're afraid of
Yeah.
spoilers. even
Yeah,
though
I
we're the
tried.
ones who
I
spoil
tried to when
everything.
I can.
So the big thing that we already got our tickets for Captain America: Brave New World, which is comes out on February 14th. We're gonna go see it on February 13th. So you guys already know that
At like 2:00, I think.
we're gonna do a podcast episode about that. So if you already know, watch our podcast after you watch the movie, or who gives a fuck, watch our podcast first and then go watch the movie.
We should. I mean, we should talk about that later. We should talk about that later.
But the big thing I'm excited about. They released all these different popcorn buckets, bro. And I'm about to buy whichever one is available at the fucking place. Because all of them look pretty cool so far.
Yeah, that Hulk one looks crazy.
The Hulk one?
Yeah.
Did you see the Hulk
Yeah,
one? Dude?
the
Okay,
Hulk one looks
so
crazy.
if you don't
I'm
know...
salty about the popcorn bucket thing because I
Yeah.
didn't get my Nosferatu one.
Oh, what?
It was like a sarcophagus, and the fucking guy in front of me got the very last one.
No way, dude. I wanted to watch it. Was it good? Did you watch it?
You didn't watch it. I've seen it twice.
I love Lily Rose Depp, by the way.
I know she's really
so
special
fun.
to folks like me who have a really big forehead.
This is the popcorn
This
bucket.
is the popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, I'm a huge Hulk fan. Look
Yeah.
around the room. Obviously, like Hulk is my favorite thing in the world. I have
Yeah.
everything Hulk.
That's hard.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I want that popcorn bucket so bad, dude. I want
They
that
have
popcorn
another
bucket
one.
so bad.
Don't they have another one? The Captain America one?
There's one where it's a shield
Yeah.
that like pops up.
Yeah.
There's one that has the wings from Falcon.
Yeah,
Dude, there's some cool ass popcorn buckets that they released for this.
Yeah, we
and
definitely-
it all started with Doom.
Yeah,
all
Timothy
started with Doom,
Chalamet said
yeah.
something about it today. He said he keeps it under his bed.
Pause.
You weirdo, bro. You got Kylie.
Yeah.
And
I
you-
mean, PR stuff. That's just
Yeah,
said.
PR.
PR stuff. So he
He's
really
in a real relationship with the popcorn bucket from Doom.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh. But yeah, dude, I'm so fucking excited for this movie. Captain America: Brave New World. There's been a bunch of clips coming out, and they've been talking about it and doing all these different things, and I've been trying to avoid it because I don't want to ruin it for myself. Because we've done this so many times
Yeah.
where I look at spoilers and I get
which
mad at
which
myself.
I think is dope because this is gonna be sick. I think they are misdirecting. I mean, not misdirecting, but like they have given us
Oh.
so many freaking things as far as
Yeah.
like the whole your guy, the brain dude, even old boy from Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're giving us so much. I feel like there's a big thing that might happen.
Yeah. It's
That,
gonna
that
be-
they're not showing.
it's gonna be a fucking huge movie.
I hope so.
We were waiting for. I was waiting for this, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
was waiting for this type of Marvel to come back because we needed this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think we need something that hits us hard. On some
Yeah.
like, yo, like everybody talks about it.
The one thing
You know
that
what I
me
mean?
and Avery always talk about. So I don't know how deep you are in your Marvel lore, but Eternals, right? In Eternals, Tiamat, the whole thing with the Celestial being birthed out of the freaking Earth, and then the statue came up, and then no show or movie has talked about it since then.
In like
Yeah.
5 years.
In like 5
Yeah.
years.
Like, literally 5 years.
And so this is the first movie that they're actually talking about it, so I'm like, fuck, that's a big part that I'm like super excited about. One thing that happened this week that me and Avery were talking about is they've been releasing a lot of promo for Captain America: Brave New World, and we keep seeing these scenes of Anthony Mackie with the suit, and he's doing his thing. And this week, recently, me and Avery were watching, and I had to like show you twice
'cause I
because
didn't
he
see
didn't
it.
catch it. But when you're in the new trailers, which this is what makes me think that there's a lot more that they're not showing us, because this new trailer that they release, the same scenes that they show where Captain America is like blocking the missiles or he like lands. This is the first time they show that he has that purple glow from Black Panther, from the vibranium suit.
Can you show this without?
No, we cannot show it.
You can't show it without sound?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I might be able to put it into the podcast and post. But there's a scene where he fucking lands and there's like the explosion from his suit, like from the energy from Black Panther vibranium suit.
Yeah.
And it's just
which is dope. Which makes it so
much cooler because I'm like, how is he gonna fight fucking Red Hulk? There's no way.
That was a big question.
Black Panther's powers with the vibranium suit, it's very possible.
But
makes me sweat, dude. I'm
big butt. I feel like there has to be something more, because even though Black Panther had all that stuff, like he still had the herb.
Oh, I wonder if Shuri's gonna be in this movie.
Somebody's gonna be from Black Panther gonna be in it for sure.
Someone from Wakanda.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm excited.
The Dora Milaje or like Shuri would be dope as fuck. She's the new Black Panther. There has to be a scene with her in it. Like, that's the kind of stuff that Marvel needs to give us. Kevin Feige, I know you watch our podcast, okay? So listen to this. We're talking to you guys at Marvel, the writers over there. Just give us a little inkling, dude.
For the love of God.
One day of shooting with Suri, you know, and you just throw her in here. You give her like a little scene with Anthony Mackie. It'll give Anthony Mackie street cred, and it will,
in Avery's mind.
And it'll make us all happy, bro. It'll make us all happy. But yeah, anyways, I'm super fucking excited about that movie. It comes out in like 3 weeks, which we already bought our tickets, but I'm excited as fuck. If you want to go with us, definitely come with us. Now, getting a ticket, that might be a little hard because the tickets were pretty much sold out when we were looking at it, but we'll figure it out. If anything, I'll have to look at it and see what we bought.
I just feel like Marvel needs a win right now.
They definitely need a win.
Like,
even people, we didn't really talk about, we talked about it, but we didn't really talk about it again, but dude, me and Avery did a whole review on What If Season 3, and people did not like What If Season 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people were... me and Avery, we were in our own little bubble, because we love everything that Marvel does, I think, and we get excited, and we're like, hell yeah, this is sick. And then I go on Twitter, of course, and then everyone's like, dude, Season 3 sucked, blah, 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 all this stuff.
Honestly,
and I was like, what? I thought it was dope.
My personal... The way I see it is, like, I feel like people are just not paying attention. I feel like people just don't
think it's
care.
another, to go back to the feminist thing, right? I think that people are mad because it's like, oh, Captain Carter. She was the lead. She was the lead.
That's what I heard. Yeah. I think people just feel like Captain Carter's a little bit forced, but I think people don't necessarily have like superhero fatigue. They just have like movie fatigue in general, because it's like dozens of movies and TV shows every single year. Like, we don't even have enough time to like digest and then get excited for the next thing, and it's just a lot. It's so like quantity over quality right now.
I was thinking about this the other day because I watched the 3 Rush Hours. That's like my favorite franchise of all time, and I was thinking about how I consume Rush Hour. Like, I literally watch it every year, maybe multiple times a year. It's my favorite thing to watch. I can recite everything that Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan are saying, and it's one of the greatest things. And I feel like in today's time, we don't have movies like that anymore. We don't have movies that we can just go back to, because I remember as a kid watching Rush Hours 1, 2, and 3 multiple times, maybe in a week.
Friday for me, I've seen that movie I would watch that every week.
And I feel like when you say movie fatigue, even though I love it and I'm still gonna watch it, I don't have that vibe of like, okay, I watched Rush Hour last week, I'm gonna watch it again. I don't have that vibe.
I wonder if Captain America: Brave New World will be one of these movies that we go see multiple times, because there's I feel like recently with the Marvel stuff, we've been seeing it once, and then we're like, okay, we saw it. Yeah. Right? Where before, like, Endgame. I saw Endgame 7 times.
I saw Endgame 3 times.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
I saw Infinity War 5 times.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, I saw Infinity War like 4 times. I saw Endgame like 7 or 8 times in theaters. Yeah, exactly. I think that, and it's not Marvel, but I think Superman is about to completely like change the game. Yeah. Like,
we've been hyping that up too a lot.
I watched that for the first time, and like tears formed in my eyes. I got chills. Like, we haven't seen anything like that special
that makes me so happy
in so long. Like, that's unbelievable. Me, you know? I've never doubted James Gunn.
James Gunn is the guy.
He's the GOAT.
Did you watch Creature Commandos?
What?
Did you watch Creature Commandos?
You gotta watch
We're
that.
gonna change your life right now.
Please.
We're gonna give you some homework, okay?
Please.
Because the one thing that we do on this podcast, we always like give like recommendations on what to watch and stuff. And one of the things you definitely have to watch is Creature Commandos. So James Gunn, I've said this before, we've done this on the podcast before, but I want to tell you just James Gunn, he's the new head of DC, right? His first project in this whole the DC universe that he's creating is Creature Commandos, and basically everything that happens in Creature Commandos is canon going forward. So you have to watch it. It's on HBO
Setting
Max.
a reminder for myself.
It's HBO Max. Go watch it, and each episode is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's really
and
good.
GI Robot would kill Elon Musk. That's all I'm saying. GI Robot.
I forgot about my boy G.I.
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
I
that's
saw a lot of
funny.
memes. Where Elon Musk did the thing, and then GI Robot was like, I don't know. I think I got some work to do here.
Shout out G.I. Robot, bro. That's funny.
GI Robot would have a lot of work to do this week, let's just say.
That's funny.
But please watch it. It's amazing.
It's really good.
Really
I guess,
gory
like,
and
it's
really
like-
crazy, and
the
just
story's
storyline is
great.
amazing. I cried twice during this show. Like, it's so good, dude. It's so fucking good.
I feel like that's one of those that hasn't been over marketed as well,
Yeah.
which is good for me personally. That's a green flag for me.
Yes.
Like marketing, especially with like Marvel, DC, the whole like superhero, everything that falls under that umbrella is like way over marketed.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
for
only
sure.
sticking to like teaser trailers at most.
Yeah.
From now on,
I think that's
can't.
the way. That's the move. That's the
Yeah.
move. Because what I do is I watch every little thing, and then I'm like, fuck. Then I go to the movie, and I feel like I've seen too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that's the
Drew
big thing. I had to.
Drew watches breakdowns on trailers.
Yeah.
I stopped doing that. I stopped doing it with the new
I
rock
watch breakdown on
stars.
trailers. I watch freaking like, oh, there's a possibility that this person got cast in a thing, and what role might they be playing? And like, and then when they show up in a movie, I'm like, I already. Yeah.
See, and that's how I felt about Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, yeah.
Because what is like all three of them? Oh my god, that would have been the most special thing, and it really was special. But like to be able to see that, but not know that it was gonna
it's gonna
happen.
yeah.
The idea of that gives me chills.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everybody knew it was
Yeah.
gonna happen. They didn't. I wish that they had tried harder to
hide
keep
it,
that
yeah.
under
I know.
wraps.
That's how I felt too.
I
felt the
really
same
wish,
way.
and I
It
love
still-
that movie.
yeah, it still
Spider-Man's
hit,
my
yeah.
favorite.
It still
It
hit.
did. It
It still
did.
hit,
It really
yeah.
did. Especially like, and I like.
I still cry when Andrew Garfield caught her, dude. Like when Andrew Garfield
Yeah.
caught Zendaya, I cried, dude.
Yeah.
Not back.
I watched
It's-
that scene again
yeah.
recently, and I started tearing up, and I was like, dude, it's so fucking beautiful. Such a good scene.
Unbelievable.
Such a good
Yeah,
scene.
it really was good, but I wish that they had tried harder to keep that together. And I mean, every movie's like that nowadays too. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen like pretty much? And I really like a lot of horror movies. Every horror movie nowadays gives away all the scares in
Yes,
every single
I know.
trailer. I haven't watched Wolfman yet. It just
I
came
heard it's
out.
good.
But the trailer was awesome, but there were so many scares in the trailer. I'm like, this can't be, you can't be like unloading all your bullets on me right now. There's this one shot where they're like in the car and the window's foggy and the windshield wipers zoop, and then he's right there. It's so good. It's so good, but I'm really hoping that all the scares aren't revealed.
I've been talking about this for the last few weeks with Avery, but have you seen the trailer for 28 Years Later?
Yes. Chills.
I'm so excited. That's like
That's all I have to say.
Hey, you listen. Let me just let you know real quick that you're making Dre's day because
God.
I'm not
Avery
a horror
doesn't
guy.
watch horror
You're
stuff.
not?
He doesn't watch
Have
anything
Have you
horror.
seen The Substance?
I feel like I have. Wait, have
No,
I?
you haven't. You would know if you've seen it. You would know if you've seen it. It just came
I just
out
watched
a couple.
Subservience,
It just
which
came
is
out a
terrible.
couple months ago. Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley.
We were gonna watch that last. So literally 2 nights ago, my girlfriend was like, "Oh, let's either watch The Substance or watch Subservient," and then she picked Subservient because it was free and easy to watch.
Son of a
And
bitch.
it was the Megan Fox movie. Or
Oh, the AI robot
yeah, she's
one.
like an AI robot. Like she's like a nanny that they get, and then it's like.
Yeah,
It's absurd.
She's so fun. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's so dumb, dude. It's such a
it's
dumb
dumb
movie.
movie? Alright.
It's like the worst episode of Black Mirror
Yeah.
movie. You know what I mean?
The Substance.
Yeah.
One of the best movies of the year. It's like top 2 for
It
me.
won a bunch of
It
awards,
ca-
right?
Well, Demi Moore won a
Yeah.
Golden Globe for it, which is a really, really, really big deal
Yeah.
because award season does not respect horror as a genre whatsoever. So the fact that she won for her performance as a lead actress, unbelievable. It came out months ago. It was out of theaters. It's fine. They just brought it back to theaters as a part of the Oscar campaign because Oscar nominations come out this Thursday.
Oh, okay, dope.
I want her to win so bad. She deserves it. Even if she gets nominated, I will be happy. But this movie's insane, and it's not scary. But if you're squeamish, don't watch it. It is like a body horror.
Amazing. I'm so hyped.
Yeah, Drees love.
I'm like,
I don't work till like 2 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Like,
I'm like shaking right now, trying not to like talk about it more. You just need to watch it.
That's the kind of stuff that gets me passionate. Dude. I love that.
I've seen it multiple times in theater. The first time I saw it, also keep this in mind when you watch it. The first time I saw it, I'd heard about it a bunch, but I didn't watch the trailer. Everybody was saying it was really good, and I was like, I'm not going to watch the trailer because I don't want spoilers. I went by myself after work one night. I was the only one in the theater. It was the last showing of the night, and that's how I watched it. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
And it's so
heavy.
Good. Not heavy, but good.
Okay,
and it's really bold. It's really in your face.
Dude, I
it
can't wait.
lacks
I'm excited. I need something.
subtlety in every possible aspect, but it really works to its advantage. It is so good. Please watch it.
Okay.
Please watch it.
I'm fucking hyped.
Do
I'm
it
watching that
tonight.
I'm literally watching that tonight because we were gonna watch it the other night, or literally 2 nights ago. My girlfriend
In the
picked-
dark, just sit there and absorb everything. It's so good.
Yeah,
You're gonna love it. It kicks so much ass.
So everybody that's
There's
watching,
nothing
watching
going on
Above the
right now,
Multiverse, just no, man. Hell no.
Avery doesn't watch stuff like
Hell
that.
no.
I tried to get him to watch.
No.
I rock with it. I'm trying to get him to watch 28 weeks. I'm trying to get him to watch 28 days later, so then he can watch 28 weeks later, so then we can go watch 28 years later together. But I feel like he's gonna. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get him to get that.
Where's the line for you?
Get Out. That type of that.
Like that's the most you'll do, or that's like
that's the most
starting there. You won't go further.
That's the most.
So what is it like a subgenre thing?
I think it's like demons.
Yeah, I don't like
he
that
doesn't
demon
like. He doesn't like
Okay.
Halloween. He doesn't like Halloween.
What? There's no demons. That's just like a really like standard like stalker
hoes,
slasher
Oh
type
no, I'm
situation.
talking about the season.
Oh,
He doesn't like Halloween.
Yeah.
season.
I thought you meant
He
the
doesn't watch
movie.
Scary movie. No. He doesn't like scary movies, Halloween, like the thing. Like during Halloween, he's already like wearing Christmas stuff.
vibes,
Like he doesn't.
I know. No.
He doesn't dress up for Halloween.
I give everybody their little stupid little holiday, but on November 1st, it's Christmas time. Yeah, it's Christmas time.
I take Halloween very, very, very seriously.
Yeah.
No,
I go.
and I
He
do
knows
mine.
this.
She has like her,
I go all out with my costume every single
Halloween's,
year.
like, probably one of my
I
favorite
had 2
holidays.
costumes this year.
Yeah.
I did. I'm gonna show them to you.
Please,
It's
please.
no hate. It's no hate. It's just
Send it to
Christmas.
one of us, so then we could put it in the.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
it's just Christmas vibes. It's just
So one of my costumes. Have you seen Glee, the show?
Yeah.
So I was Quinn Fabray from Glee, and I like. I did my own pictures, but then I recreated a bunch of the old like promo pictures and stuff from like way back in the day. I don't look like her, but I
the vibe. You got it.
recreated it. I learned this dance, everything like that. So that was cool. And then I was also Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And then recreated all of these.
Vo loves my. That's you.
Yes, that's me. I know I look like a boy.
That's crazy.
But that's the point. So I
Oh
actually
my
shot
God.
that at House of Blues inside the parish room, which is like our
That's
smaller
fucking crazy.
venue.
I'm gonna send it. So Vo
send it to
loves
you.
My Chemical Romance. She has a My Chemical Romance tattoo.
Oh,
on
that's
her.
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
you would
and
get along
then-
with Vo. You would get along with her.
And then last year was my best work, actually, to this date. Tanya Harding.
Oh, that's good, dude. That's really good.
Have you seen I, Tanya?
I haven't. I've seen like clips from it. I haven't
Dude,
actually
it's
watched
so
the whole movie.
good.
Is it
Margot
good?
Robbie's amazing, but
Oh,
I
Margot
paid
Robbie.
for like a replica costume.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, that's dope.
Come to Comic Con with us next year. It's in
Okay, if
December.
you insist.
She's like, all right.
I've been trying to get Avery to dress up with us for. I've been trying to figure out what we're gonna be for Comic Con.
There's a lot of options.
There's a lot of options.
There's a lot of options.
For Avery though,
We'll deliberate.
he wants to be Static Shock.
Yeah.
But I can't be because my dreads are too long.
No, you can still be Static Shock. Who cares?
I don't know if I can be because my dreads are too long. I think we're gonna do the dudes from House of Dragons.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
But I feel like too many people have done that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I just watched the Chappelle. Chappelle was on SNL this week, and we were watching like his old clips from SNL, and they did a whole like House of Dragons thing where he was like, what's the guy's name? From House of Dragons?
The black dude.
Yeah, the black dude. Because
Valerian.
I don't know, but anyways, the whole point, the whole thing was like the joke was like, oh yeah, the black dude on a ship because we don't have any problems with being on ships, right? Like, that was the whole joke. He's like, I'm glad you made the black dude the guy with the ship. You know what I mean? Like that was the whole joke of the sketch. And I was like, okay, that's pretty creative. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But yeah, no, I feel like a lot of people have done that one. A couple years ago, my homie showed up. He has dreads and he came with that costume.
Okay,
he wore a mop. He wore a mop on his head, which was funny.
That's so cool.
I'll try to find something.
We'll figure something out. We'll see what happens this year because we got a lot of stuff coming up this year. Comic-Con's not till December, so we got time.
Okay, for sure. Well, yeah, man. Dang, dude, we talk about a lot of stuff on here, honestly.
Well, okay. The only thing that's really coming up that's new that's gonna happen is the Spider-Man TV show.
January 29th, I think.
January 29th?
January 29th,
yeah. So that's coming up soon. A couple more weeks. Next week, actually.
I took a shot of something real quick, Dre.
Next week, we have Spider-Man, the animated show, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, a Marvel animation, Marvel Studios, coming out on Disney Plus, which will be dope. So we'll talk about that. We'll review that. We'll watch that. We'll talk about it.
Invincible.
My Spider-Man
Invincible's
shirt.
coming out soon.
Oh, that's right.
February 6th.
February 6th.
3 episodes.
We got a lot to talk about coming up, guys. Spider-Man, Invincible, and Captain America. It's gonna be a good couple months.
Hold up. We got to get to this. Hold on a second. Because I know this is important.
Bailing Out Loud is still. If you guys aren't watching TLC,
shout out Bailing Out Loud, man.
Do you know what Bailing Out Loud is?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever seen that girl on TikTok that has Tourette's, where she's like, "Wind it up."
Yes.
Okay. Wind it up.
You're done. You're done. Okay. She has her own show on TLC, and it's actually really fucking good. I mean, my girl. As much as I love Marvel, I also love trashy reality TV shows.
I do too. Do you watch Love Island?
Yes, of course.
Dude, you're like.
Can I please for a chat, babes?
Yes, I love.
You like the best
Love
thing I ever had.
90 Day Fiance is like my favorite show in the world. I watch all of 90 Day Fiance, and then right now we're watching.
Say Yes to the Dress.
My mom watches that. I'll sneak in on that every once in a while. I'll come in and my mom watches Real Housewives and then Say Yes to the Dress.
Real Housewives is Bravo. All right, fake fan.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's not TLC.
I do love TLC.
He's been trying to get me on a real TV show.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? This, I don't think it's even on anymore, but the messiest show/shows that TLC ever did was there was a show called 4 Houses and 4 Weddings. Do you remember that one? So basically, I think it started with 4 weddings, then they also did 4 houses, but basically you got 4 brides. They each go to each other's weddings. And they like rate their weddings like on like a number scale, and then they take an average, and whoever has like the most points wins like a really expensive all paid honeymoon. Oh my God. And so they're at these other people's weddings, and they're just talking so much shit. They're like,
that sounds amazing.
Well, it's not what I would have picked for florals, but I guess it's fine. So like that, and then they did a version where they did 4 houses, and then people are just going through and like judging each other's houses and stuff, and it's messy. Like these people are like nasty. Like they're so mean to each other. But it's awesome.
That's what I love, dude. I love that kind of stuff. I mean, 90 Day Fiance, if you've never watched 90 Day Fiance, it's maybe the greatest show ever made. But
Big Ed, come on the podcast.
He will. So we gotta be careful about extending that invite.
My fault. I guess that wasn't my place to invite somebody onto somebody else's podcast.
Hey, Big Ed, honestly, I would love to talk to you. There's a lot of things I want to talk to you about.
Where's your neck?
I've watched every single episode of everything you've been on. So come on to the podcast. I would love to talk about that. Avery's gonna not know what the fuck's happening, but it's all good.
For sure.
When he bought that girl
that could just be you guys' podcast.
Oh my God, dude. There's so much. But yes, 90 Day Fiance. That's what I'm watching right now. I'm watching 90 Day Fiance Last Resort. I'm watching Bailing Out Loud. I can't wait for Spider-Man to come out. Creature Commando's over. There's not really anything else on right now. Hell's Kitchen.
What's your rec room? What you been watching?
Oh my God. See, I'm really bad about watching new TV shows. I rewatch the same old ones like over and over again, but I think one of the greatest shows and worst shows I've ever seen in my entire life, it's on Netflix. It's called The Ultimatum.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Shut up. Have you seen The Ultimatum?
I know what it is about.
My mom kept calling me, and she's like, "You have to watch Ultimatum. You have to watch it."
That show is unbelievable, and I'm so glad they had another season because the first season, like, like I said, unbelievable concept for a TV show. They just got really unlucky the first season because they ended up with the worst possible cast of people. And I prayed to God that shit didn't get canceled. Not only did it not get canceled, but they came out with a gay version.
Yeah,
and
my mom keeps telling me about that one. So my mom's like, you have to watch a lesbian one. Like, that's like the best one.
Most of the people on the show, every single season, most of them are horrible people. Like, they're the worst people you've ever met. Not a single couple on any of these seasons should be together or with each other. It's like, if you've ever needed like a really clear display of what mental illness is, watch this show.
It's great.
But it's so good.
One of my
I
dreams
cannot
is to be a
stress it enough.
producer on one of those shows. Like, that's one of my dreams.
Dre is definitely in that.
But
Netflix.
I've told you about the ultimatum because this last season was really, it kind of went viral because that like the hot girl and the big like buff black dude, like they like switched and they were married together, and then the husband, her actual boyfriend showed up. Yeah, remember he showed up at his door and he was like, "Hey, bro, like don't talk to my wife like that." And it's like, you guys are fake married. It's not even real. Like, it's crazy.
Bro,
it's
that dude, see that right there, man. Oh yeah, I couldn't see that.
That's
those
what
shows,
I live for.
Those shows I wouldn't be able to do.
That's what I live for.
Like 90 Day Fiancé or
love
like
that shit.
or like. I need to see. They need to do one like Love Abroad or something like that. I would definitely do something like that.
Yeah, it's called 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah, but no, like not like you go and you like
meet people.
Meet people. I need to do that.
You need to find. We're gonna get you on a foreign website, a foreign dating website. You're gonna meet someone. You're gonna fall in love with them. You're never
Go
gonna
on
meet them.
Love Island, UK or Australia.
Love
they
Island.
love Americans.
And you know
do
what's
they?
funny?
I don't actually know. I don't know why I said that.
What were we just talking about with Josie?
Maybe
what were we just talking
I don't know
about
what I'm
Josie?
saying.
She was saying that she was telling you to go on one of these reality TV shows, and you're like, nah, because they don't really like dudes that look like me, or whatever. And then she showed you the dude who looks just like you on the show.
Yeah,
we were just talking about this on Saturday.
Would you do Love Is Blind?
Yeah, I would do it. I actually submitted to Love Is Blind.
Really?
Yeah, they haven't hit me back though. I did the application. So I mean, anytime you guys listen, everybody that's watching, you anytime you see something that you think I'll be a part of, I'm down. I'm single as hell, and I'm trying to get my clout up. So I'm down for both. So let me know. I am willing to do it. I have the personality to
if
do
Avery
it.
could find love,
how shallow are you though? Like when it comes to appearance.
Huh? What do you mean?
When it comes to like appearance, like
He's not.
Okay, great.
I
am.
I just need to line up. I just need to line up in my hair.
No.
I mean, like
what you think about another
when
girl.
you fall in love with a girl, but you don't know what she looks like.
Oh, I'm
like
not
what
that
if
bad.
she's ugly?
I mean, I'll be chill about it, but I won't be rude about it.
Right.
But it would
But
make-
like how high are your standards? Are they like low enough appearance wise where like 99% of the girls they could show you like you're gonna be fine with?
No, that's a fact. Yeah, because
Okay.
I've seen the show and I've seen like the girls on the show, and the girls on the show, they don't look horrid.
Okay.
So like, you know, I mean,
they're not picking ugly.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
No.
I'm not the
They
type
do
of,
for the men.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do.
They do for the men.
Oh really?
The men are not.
Yeah. Well, I have a chance then.
Yeah, you do. You do.
That girl.
And it's entirely personality forward. You've got a great personality.
You kill it. You're so
Yeah, you'd be fine.
charismatic. You know?
I'm a bad person, on the other hand. I'm very shallow. Couldn't do
really?
it.
Yeah,
I
me
couldn't
too.
do it.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm
I
not
couldn't
too
do
proud
it.
to admit that.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I mean, I've had some 2s and 3s. I don't discriminate, man.
Yeah, Avery's had some duckies.
If you got a nice heart, man, it's what's up, man. Yeah. But anyways, yeah.
He's a better person
If
than
you
you.
guys have a show that you want me on, I don't have a problem with applying. It's just the fact that people, because I've been on a show before. We've been on a game show. We've been
Really?
On,
Oh, we were on
what's
Let's
the
Make a
show?
Deal.
Let's Make a Deal.
I didn't know that.
So like
He went on there first, and then I went on there
I've been through the
afterwards.
process of being on a show, so I know what's up. So yeah, I'm down. I'm too down. I'm too down.
We're ready for it, guys. We're ready.
But we talking about.
This is a 2-year audition that we've been doing this podcast, essentially.
But we talk about Rec Room real quick. I just want to get into this show that I've been watching and I've binged.
I already know what it is.
I binged.
Severance?
I binged, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
You've been posting
bro.
about it a lot.
Is that
That
with
joint is freaking crazy.
Adam Scott?
Yeah, the guy from Parks and Rec.
Step Brothers?
Bruh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
telling
yeah.
you,
Step Brothers
dude,
too, yeah.
I just want to let everybody know, real quick, bro. The concept of this show is insane, bro. To separate your
And your work and your life,
to
right?
work is crazy, and then your work is like, nigga, no, I don't want to do this. That's a brilliant show, and I will be honest with you guys, just to let you guys know, the first 2 episodes were dope, and then 3, 4 and 5 is like, okay, when they get like help, like do it. And then 6 and 7 was like, ooh. And then
now season 2.
Yeah, now the last 2 episodes was like heart racing. And then I'm on the 2nd season now. I haven't started it yet, but
I've been seeing a lot of people post about
it is good, man.
Yeah, I already know.
It's good.
So it's on Apple TV, so it's
Rec
like
Room, boom.
Apple TV
That's your
now,
rec room for today, Severance.
Okay.
Dude, Apple TV. Listen, Apple TV. I don't know who's the guy that runs Apple TV marketing, bro, but they have some crazy good shows.
Yeah.
Dark Matter, the one with Jake Gyllenhaal, I think it's called Presumed Innocent.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Like that joint is freaking.
I've heard a lot of things about all these.
Like,
shows,
bro,
yeah.
these shows are freaking sick, but I don't know what the marketing is, because Squid Game is amazing, obviously,
well,
but like
Netflix.
Squid Game is marketed so freaking well and so high that it's but these Apple TV shows are only marketed, I feel like, word of mouth.
Yeah, I feel like if they wanted it to be accessible, they would give you free Apple TV with your iPhone.
Honestly, that would be lit.
Because if that was the case, then I'd probably watch these shows.
Yeah, honestly, that would be lit. But I got Apple TV because of Lisa.
I think when I got my
Apple
phone, they gave me
TV
free
my roommate has Apple TV on the TV. So
see, that's the
I
thing,
watch
bro.
it. I think it's like what is it, like $9.99 or something?
Yeah,
like
but
that?
I also pay for so many other things.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's my rec room for today.
I'll give it a shot. I'll see if I can download it for free, and then if I can, then I'll watch it.
There's some way you can get 3-month trial or something like that.
Okay, I'll check that out.
The Substance was my rec room.
Okay.
That was
Substance. Mine. And then mine is I feel like I have to do an S thing now. Fucking Subservient, Substance. Nah, mine's Bailing Out Loud. Go watch Bailing Out Loud. Yeah. It's so
Which
good.
is tough. I haven't seen the other episode. But
her traveling through the airport with Tourette's is crazy.
Is it real?
Yes.
Yeah, she has it.
There's been a lot of doubts about her, like of her not being real, but yes, she's real. We watch a lot of her TikToks, and yeah, she's. It's funny because Kat showed me this girl on TikTok who went viral for faking her Tourette's, and it's so obvious that she's faking her Tourette's. It's crazy. Like she's like. just doing dumb shit that I'm like, I was dying cracking up, and I was like, dude.
Do you think maybe she like does have Tourette's, but she like leans into it a lot and plays it up more for for media?
I think like seeing the stuff that she does and says, I'm like, I wouldn't want wouldn't want to. It's bad.
But if it's coming with like a check.
Yeah, I think.
However, I've never seen it, so I'm playing devil's advocate.
You have to watch it, and I think once you watch it and you see it, because I've seen her on TikTok, and I was like, okay, this is funny. Yeah, we will always.
That joke is funny to me. I love when she does that.
Tap the door, taste your chicken. You know,
Your dad.
Yeah, like all the things she says are so funny. But so at first it was just like a funny thing, but then I was like, oh, I really like her personality. She's funny. She's cute. So I was just like, okay, let's watch it. Then me and my girlfriend were like, let's watch it. The show. Watched it, and the show's so good, and her family's family's so dope.
I watched the first episode, and it's good. Okay, so to gauge the realness, whatever, because every time this fool tells me to watch something on TLC, I'm like, bro, I can't get with it because I feel like it's fake. But this show, the first time ever that I saw it, and I was like, yeah, the producers are setting it up, but these fools don't know what they're doing, right? Like, the boyfriend came over to take her out, and he was so awkward, and it was like, okay, that's the one thing. This is so like. They're like, you know what I mean? It's real. It's real.
This is the one thing I always say about whenever people like give me shit about TLC shows, right? Like, especially even my girlfriend's been kind of turning on me on my 90 Day Fiance stuff, and she's like, it seems fake, and I'm like, listen, these people are not good actors, okay? Like, you have to realize, like, even if they're trying to act, they're not good actors. So there's no way that they're doing it this well. Like, she's like, I give her props. She's dope, right? Balin's dope, but she's not that good of an actress. For her to be able to be like doing all this stuff all the time, like she's crazy, dude. Like some of the stuff that she does, I'm like, where did that come from? Like that's wild, right? But yeah, it's good. I would watch it. Recommend it. There was another episode that came out yesterday. I watched it and it was good. And actually, it comes out on Mondays on like DirecTV. I watch it, but then on Tuesdays it comes out again on HBO, but unedited, which I love because I want to hear her say fuck and pussy and all this random shit that she says because she's like, my mom has crabs, you know. That's funny. That's fucking amazing. And her mom's funny.
That's a good one.
Like, yeah, dude. Oh, dude, she's in this last episode, she's driving with her boyfriend, and then she has her dog. Her dog's named Fluffy, and she's like, and her boyfriend's like named Colin or something like that. And she's like, Colin gave Fluffy gonorrhea. And like, he's like, where did I did not give the doggone like he's on the camera like I did not give the doggone reveal. Like stop. Like where did that come from? So yeah, I don't know. It's amazing.
Fair enough.
I love that show. I love reality TV, so that's my shit right now. But yeah, guys. Okay, let's start wrapping this up. So. Thanks for coming on.
Shout out Matt,
You're
dog.
amazing. Seriously,
Maddie, dog.
Yeah, Madeline.
Thank you.
Matterall.
Matt, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Matt
Maddie for coming
TV. I
through.
love that. Matt TV's dope.
Matt TV's good.
Yeah,
I
Matt
have
TV's
not.
dope.
Matt TV?
Oh, I have, but
You
nobody's
are not
ever.
watching
But
Matt
nobody's ever called me that
Matt
before.
TV's dope. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, shout out
I
to-
got Matterall. I've had Mad Dog. My TikTok is Maddie Issues.
Yeah.
Great fucking name.
You know what, dude? That should be. I'll just help. Listen, Maddie, what you need to do is go to YouTube, rip off the Mad TV part where you are not watching Mad TV, and that be your thing. That be your
Honestly,
thing on
you
your
started a
TikToks.
YouTube channel called Maddie Issues and like just vlog your life.
Let's go.
I used to do Maddie's daily vlog, but only on like my Snapchat. I would just send it to like probably 5 to 10 people every single day.
You have potential here. I'd support. I'd watch.
So yeah, man. Shout out to Maddie for pulling up, bro.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. It was
killed it.
honestly a great conversation. I
Yeah,
loved it.
she killed it
was
with
very good talking to
the
you.
photos on Sunday, and then she killed it right now with just vibing right now, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to freaking Maddie, man.
Shout out, dog.
Shout out to Maddie. Appreciate
Shout out
Yes.
to you guys.
No,
Appreciate you
thank
coming
you,
through,
thank you.
man.
Yeah, no, this is great. You helped us get another episode out. Excuse me, and I'm excited about that. So,
Thank you.
Okay, we got all these shows, all these movies, all this stuff coming up. So we're gonna keep doing the podcast, keep doing that. But be on the lookout because we have the Teddy Fresh song and music video dropping soon. Now,
we can have something like that.
yeah. So give us a little bit of time, but it's gonna come out.
But-
if you made it this far in the
Yeah,
podcast,
if you made it this far, honestly, we were talking about it earlier, but I think we're gonna obviously it's gonna premiere on this channel. But I feel like because people are supporting us,
Yeah.
we before we drop it, I think we should react to it here first.
yeah, we're gonna react to it here.
First.
Yeah.
Before it drops, for the people that
Oh,
support
during the
us.
podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me know.
For the
Let me
people
know.
that support us. So it's like,
we should wait to watch the video on the podcast.
yeah, I think that would be dope.
We'll
The
get it back
final,
in,
yeah, like
the final
first
edit,
reaction
our first
to the
reaction
final
here.
cut.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be
That'd be
dope.
dope.
And then we're like, fuck, we gotta change this, we gotta change that.
You're realizing in real time that it sucks.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
No, they
it's
probably.
gonna be-
I trust Ethan.
Yeah.
I trust Ethan, but I think before we do the final, I'm gonna get the first rough, and then I'm gonna send it to you, and then we talk about the first rough, and then once we send it to him, then we'll do that one.
Well, let's do this because you guys made it to this podcast, right? You guys made it this far. Let's reward them with the behind the
And,
scenes.
and they made it this far, man. So yeah.
The one thing that we do have so far,
Shout out to my boy
Anson hooked us up and shot up behind the scenes of the video shoot and that day that we were shooting,
and put in some of the music video
Yeah,
vibes. So
and, yeah.
he kind of made a music video with the BTS.
Yes, exactly. And the song's in there, so you're going to be able to hear the song a little bit early, and you'll be able to see the behind the scenes. So if you made it this far in the podcast, your reward is at the end of this podcast. I'm going to put
I'll show you right now, too.
And you'll get to watch that. And it came out really fucking dope. So you'll be able to see that first and foremost, and then the full video and everything will come out later.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So give us like a week and a half. Like Ethan's working right now, so I don't want to rush him because I want the best product. I wanted to drop it on Monday, but it looks like it's gonna have to be.
Yeah, Avery likes to rush.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna have to be in February, in the beginning of February, like.
That's fine. My birthday's in February, so that's dope.
Yeah. So what
February when?
24th.
Pisces?
Pisces.
All right.
That's why we get
When was
along.
your birthday?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo.
Oh, you and me.
Wait, we established this. Oh man, hold on.
You gotta say.
Reset.
There you go. When's
It
your birthday,
worked.
dog?
September 22nd.
Okay.
I'm on the cusp.
I'm the 8th. Yeah.
That's a great way to end the podcast. I feel
Yeah,
like. You
so
guys,
yeah,
you
man.
guys landed that.
We love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting, and I pray that you were here first, bro. I really think this song can change our lives. I'm not sure if it will, but it can change our lives. So
If I get to meet Ethan and Hila, I'll be happy. That's all I
yeah,
care about.
so if you guys are here now, you were here in the midst of all our struggles.
Yeah, and if you've been watching this podcast from the beginning,
we about to
which,
come up,
some of
man.
you have been.
We about to come up,
appreciate
man.
you.
So yeah,
You've seen us on the couch.
thank
You've
you,
seen us
Maddie, for
everywhere.
coming.
Thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Bless is my guy. I'm Avery Harden, and
Another
this has
episode
been
above the multiverse, guys.
Yes.
We love you guys. Till next time.
Peace.
Okay, I'm fresh. that Teddy Fresh, he got it on cause he fresh. Ay, that's that Teddy Fresh, I got it on cause I'm fresh. Okay. That's that Teddy Fresh, he got it on cause he fresh. Okay. That's that Teddy Fresh.
Okay, I woke up in the morning feeling like $1 million pesos. Drenched in Teddy Fresh from my locks to my Kenko. Somebody gotta see what I got on. I can't take clothes. The bear got me whipping my opponent like I'm Django. Shout Elin, Ethan, they built the brand. And my boy Adrian threw up the live, hella gas. And now Joseph styling up my ensemble. I'm mad, Mr. Fit alone. Got these ladies telling me I'm handsome. I swear I got it on.
Got me feeling like how we like. How you doing? In my Teddy Fresh, about to start a damn movie. No pursuing nothing but the top. Whether you make the freshest fits or the illest hip hop, I might pop it, lock in my whip when I hear this. The type of sound that just might ignite your spirit. If you don't feel it, you a ghost, you a vampire, and I'm Blade, born to bring the hellfire. Inspire everything that we touchin'. My fit's sweeter than a chocolate chip muffin. Hits like percussion, ain't no discussion. In my Teddy Fresh, showing up to the function like
That I'm fresh, ay, that's that Teddy Fresh, he got it on cause he fresh. Ay, that's that Teddy Fresh, I got it on cause I'm fresh.